Hello Virgo, welcome to your collective reading. I've got your oracle cards pre-shuffled and ready to go for you. Please do keep in mind that this is a general collective reading, so not every single message may resonate with you. Please take what does, leave what does not here, because it could be for a fellow Virgo. All right, so the first thing I heard when getting into your energy was that Virgo is waiting. I'm looking at this High Priestess card, which is one of your cards in the tarot deck. But I see her, whether she is or isn't literally, but I see this High Priestess sitting and waiting for something. There is a feeling of knowing in this, it feels like it's split. Some of you are waiting patiently on something. Others of you are in anticipation. We have Aries, I am at the bottom of the deck. This could be triggered by this Aries eclipse that we just had last night. What's going on for my Virgo collective? Best and highest messages for my Virgo. All right. Saturn, truth. Okay, guys, so Saturn is about lessons. It's about doing things in a different way. It's also a really beautiful card with a lot of rainbow colors. I'm receiving a message about like psychedelics, so that could be resonant for some of you. First house, the body. What's going on for my Virgo collective? And then we have Mars, force again. Okay. North node, life's purpose. Okay, Virgo, so I feel like some of you could be waiting on something to shift. There could be a lesson that has been coming up for you, or a challenge of some sort, to where you may be having to do things differently, take different action steps to move forward. Some of you could be, I'm hearing like changing careers, life paths, things like this. I also just got a message, some of you could be looking up information about like your life path number, or looking into astrology with your North Node. There's this feeling here, Virgo, where you're like, it's very Virgo energy. It's like you're gathering the information, you're sitting, you're waiting for things to come to you so that you can take an action step and move ahead with some sort of a change. It could be any kind of a change. It could be a change in, like, maybe some of you are choosing to become educated in a certain area. Some of you are choosing to move. Some of you are changing careers. Some of you are, I'm hearing, having a family, getting married. But I feel like you're at a place to where you're waiting for something. What's the message for Virgo? Sun, Moon, and Rising. What does my Virgo collective need to hear, know, or see? I just heard some of you have been a little bit dizzy recently. It could be from the eclipse, but I'm just like, I'm receiving kind of a message of care, like that maybe drink more water, get more rest, take a little bit of extra care of yourself. Okay, what's going on for my Virgo collective? Sun, Moon, and Rising, best and highest messages of love, light, and clarity for Virgo. What do they need to know for this new moon and the eclipse energy we just had? All right, here, thank you. Queen of Swords, the Empress, Five of Pentacles, King of Wands. Okay. Some of you, Virgo, could be at a distance from someone or something that you're very drawn to, very passionate about. Right now, Virgo, I feel like you are in a little bit of a place of self-focus. You want to, there's this energy of preserve around this Empress here. With the Queen of Swords here, I feel like you're kind of creating boundaries around yourself to protect your bubble. Some of you could be doing like energetic work on your auric sphere. And that comes alongside with you being at a distance from something or someone. You could be dealing with a Taurus or Libra for some of you, or we have emphasis on air signs and fire signs. All right. what is going on for my Virgos? What do they need to hear, know, or see? Strength card just almost came out. We have the King of Pentacles and the Star card. Some of you could be taking a different career path. Some of you could be undergoing some money healing, trying to heal your relationship with money, increase your abundance. I also am picking up on this feeling of like, some of you are stepping into a role in work or career where you're like, you have some element of star power. Maybe you're in the public eye. We've got the Tower and Temperance at the bottom of the deck. You could have recently taken some very significant action towards your healing, or maybe the universe put you in a situation where you needed to return to inner balance. Yeah, Temperance just came out again with the King of Cups. Some of you could have needed to rebalance your emotional body, I'm hearing. And I feel like kind of put a stop to anything that was draining you energetically and emotionally. King of Pentacles, and I feel like I'm even looking at your cards in such an analytical way right now, Virgo, to where it's like, it's almost difficult to read them in a traditional sense and not into it. I don't know, it's a weird thing. King of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Temperance. Some of you could be undergoing a massive change in your career. Some of you could have completely stopped one thing and are starting anew. Some of you could be going from a very technical kind of career into something that is a little bit more of like a healing arts-based career. Some of you also could have undergone a tower type moment or a sudden change or ending in a relationship with a masculine energy. Doesn't have to necessarily be male or female. It could be like a husband figure, a boss, someone in a kind of, it almost feels like an upper level management kind of position, male or female. Temperance at the end, though, this could have ended in order for you to restore your own sense of well-being. I just got a really heavy feeling in my chest. So for some of you, this could have been a really needed change. Three of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles coming out. Yeah, I feel like, I'm hearing the words undervalued. Some of you may have been experiencing a lot of, okay, so I'm going to read this in a couple of different ways because I'm picking up on two different things. For those of you that were in relationship with someone, Virgo, you and them, you felt like were a very close match with the King and Queen of Pentacles out here, but there was some sort of pain that came in. Three of Swords is about heartbreak. It's about the things that you think about the pain that you experienced. I feel that this kind of still can weigh heavily on some of you, especially in like more of a romantic kind of a sense reading, or even if it's in like friend or family. If it's personal to you, it feels like it still weighs heavily. For those of you more in a work situation, I heard the word undervalued, and this could be resonant in a romantic or friend type of relationship as well. But I feel, Virgo, that you felt really undervalued by whoever this King of Pentacles is, and maybe like you saw you and them as equal energies, but maybe the person that you were dealing with did not see you as equal energies. Okay, and there's something like this coming through here. Again, there's emphasis on earth sign energy with Capricorn. Capricorn's card coming out. Goodness, I can't talk. It must be because we're going into Mercury retrograde tomorrow. With the Devil energy here, let's get one more before I start getting carried away. Okay, Two of Swords, Ace of Swords. Some of you could have been undergoing a really kind of difficult relationship with someone, this King of Pentacles, where there was a lot of emotional distress, whatever kind it was. You were not feeling valued, you were not feeling appreciated. There could have been a lot of, I'm hearing petty arguments. The devil energy can also, I keep hearing over and over and over, it can represent someone with addictions. So take that if it's for you. But there's just this energy here with this King of Pentacles that I'm hearing it got dark. It was not a good place for you to be anymore, whether this was in a personal relationship, such as a romantic relationship or a friendship or a family member. Even if this was in work, like this was not a good environment for you, and it left you kind of questioning your values, your authenticity, and your truth. So the universe came in and assisted you in having this clarity that this won't work for you anymore, and you decided to move and focus in a different direction. I see the Nine of Cups here as well, which means a wish fulfillment came in for you. I feel that this is kind of a story of something that's happened in the past. It could be in the present for some of you, but this feels like a validation of your old story. Right now, Virgo, you've really been focusing on healing. Since this all ended, came crashing down, you've been focusing on the ways to nurture yourself and move forward towards pausing because I was waiting to see if it would come in, but I don't even get the sense that you necessarily have. Some of you could have a destination in mind. For those of you that do have a Capricorn in your life, I'm looking at the Devil card now because it's my next reading. Some of you could be wanting to heal the situation with this past energy. That could absolutely be resonant for some of you. Some of you could be looking at this Tower moment that happened as a way of kind of wiping the slate clean, doing your healing and getting really clear on what it is that you want and need in order to move forward in the direction you want. But yeah, here's that energy I was talking about. For some of you, Virgo, you're wanting to be able to heal and then be able to have the clarity about the ways you want to invest in this soulmate connection. For those of you that it's resonant. For others of you, I feel like there's going to be an opportunity for a soulmate or a destined opportunity to come in for you. The Lovers, some of you, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Scorpio, Sagittarius. We got lots of major arcana going on here. But for a lot of you, you're making a choice to, I feel, really step into your own authenticity at this time. I keep hearing the word authenticity with this Page of Swords. It can, some people view Page of Swords as kind of like a snooping, a little bit like social media stalker kind of an energy, but it's just not what this card is telling me today. It's telling me that the universe provided you, and you also took this opportunity, Virgo, to start your healing journey, move into your truest authenticity, and you made this choice to move forward. And it's really empowering for you, and I feel like you're in a new, I'm hearing a new headspace, a new timeline. Tell me more about this Lovers card. Anything else? Thank you. Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Some of you could have been thinking about this for a long time, this choice. Some of you could have been ruminating on it, thinking about all the ways it could go wrong, all the ways it could go right. And I think in thinking about it, you could have felt a little bit of a, it's with the Five of Pentacles here, it's almost like you were thinking about it almost feels like you were thinking about all of the ways it could have gone wrong when you should have been thinking about all the ways it could go right. All of the ways that this could open up like celebrations and new beginnings, okay? For those of you that are in a relationship, there is something about here about you wanting to heal, come into your authenticity, find inner union, because right now you're thinking about someone that is distant from you that you would like to return to and start up a new cycle with, okay? There is definitely that here for some of you. Seven of Swords, Strength card, Three of Cups. For those of you that are in a relationship situation, there is kind of a message here of not sabotaging your personal growth and inner strength. It's taken you a lot of courage to make this choice to do this for yourself, Virgo. It's taken, I feel like you've had to muster up so much in order for you to redirect your focus to yourself and take the steps towards what it is that you authentically want, this big healing that's coming in here with Temperance. And it's like the universe knows that your goal is to return to this other energy and have that new beginnings, but don't sabotage your personal success, okay? There is that here as well. Okay, tell me about this Temperance card for Virgo. Okay. The King of Swords and the Four of Wands, Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So definitely for those of you in a relationship type sense, okay? Romantic, platonic, whatever kind of relationship dynamic you're dealing with, Virgo, the hope is for healing. The hope, what's King of Swords? Some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Take it only if it's resonant. But your hope is that when there's an element of mirroring here with this, I feel. And it's like your hope is that as you heal yourself, this other energy will also heal, will also become more clear and aligned with you with this Four of Wands here, and you'll be wanting to move into the same kind of relationship, union, etc. I'm picking up on very strong soulmate since the Six of Cups came out here. There could be a lot of mirroring with this connection, even if it's platonic. It's like, I'm hearing this person came in to challenge you, but there's also like, it almost feels like healthy challenges in a way, okay? So take what resonates. I know that we have this challenged history right here, but I feel that this will resonate for those of you that connect to this portion. Bottom of the deck energy here, we have the Hierophant, the Justice, the Hermit. Things could be a little bit stagnated right now. Both of you could be doing a lot of that inward work in regards to evolving spiritually. Also, like I feel like deprogramming self-limiting beliefs. There's also something I think I said about like money mindset. Someone could be working on this here. There's also something about like committing and leveling up spiritually as well as in a relationship. This could actually be marriage for some of you in the future. For those that it resonates, getting chills now. Since we have the Hierophant and the Justice card here, as well as the Four of Wands. Okay, I'm also hearing, if not marriage, some sort of like long-term commitment. Doesn't have to be literal marriage. It could be like a spiritual marriage, okay? For those of you that are not in a relationship type dynamic, Virgo, I'm also feeling here that you're taking charge of your own stability and inner healing. Some of you could be looking at, I'm hearing reinforcing your personal structure. So this could be in like a literal home setting. This could also be in work for some of you. Four of Wands to me is like, it can be like a stable relationship and a marriage, but it can also be like a building for me. So some of you could be making a choice to put yourself in a healthier situation in regards to marriage, family, work, etc. With the Hierophant here and the Justice card, I feel like there's some really good karma that is available to you right now, Virgo, as far as your spirituality and your spiritual commitments. You may need to kind of go inward to, I'm hearing, discover what's available for you in regards to leveling that up, okay? Lots of stuff for Virgo. Okay, what's going on for my Virgo's advice? What do they need to know for this new moon? We've got the Emperor, the Ten of Wands. What's going on for my Virgo's advice? The Hermit almost showed, which is your other card in the tarot deck. Okay, all right. So for those of you in relationship, this is beautiful. We've got the Emperor and the Empress. We've also got the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So for those of you that are in a stagnated kind of relationship situation or are wanting to invest in your love connection or soulmate connection, this is beautiful. It looks like it's here available to you. It may not be in the literal sense right now, Virgo, but I think it's important for you. Now I'm remembering this middle energy where it's like the more that you invest in yourself and your own true authenticity and healing, the more this soulmate connection can become available to you, okay? Really beautiful. I mean, honestly, you can't get more like divine counterpart energy than Emperor, Empress, and the Six of Cups all together like that. As far as those of you that are not in a relationship, I feel like a lot of you are, and this could also be resonant for those that are, but I feel like for those of you that are not, the message that's coming through is that you are aligning your masculine and feminine energies. You're doing a lot of inner child healing, and it just feels like this very expansive, yeah, and now I'm thinking of a reader friend of mine that we had a conversation about the color yellow and inner child healing, and I just zeroed in on it like I've never seen that these buildings are yellow before. So thank you for that if you watch this. But I feel like you're doing a lot of inner child healing and reflection, and I'm again remembering the money, you know what I said, I can't reiterate it for you right now. But there's a lot of things coming up for you that I feel like you're looking at from such a beautifully balanced perspective that's allowing you so much healing and also heart opening. So this is a beautiful reading, Virgo. I hope that it resonates for you this new moon. And until next time, please be well.